Blackstone Publishing presents the 4-Week Insomnia Workbook, a drug-free program to build healthy habits and achieve restful sleep, by Sara Dittoe Barrett, Ph.D. This book is read by Vivienne Leheny. For Paige and Patrick, who have always been worth the sleepless nights. Introduction. There are two distinct periods in my life when I suffered from chronic insomnia. The first was when I was a teenager in high school, and it lasted for about 2 years. I had several bad habits that contributed to many sleepless nights. I consistently got less sleep than I needed during the week because of how early I had to wake up, and homework and after-school activities kept me up late. I mistakenly thought I could repay this sleep debt by sleeping in late on weekends or taking naps. These bad habits led to my lying awake on Sunday nights, fretting about how tired and miserable I would be on Monday morning. I complained often about my lack of sleep and inability to fall asleep. I clearly remember the frustration, stress, worry, and misery I felt about sleep. The second bout of insomnia occurred after the birth of my first child. This time the lack of sleep was more pronounced. My daughter was not one of those magical babies who would sleep through the night. In fact, she did not sleep much at all, and when she did, it was during the day. And at that point in my life, I was staring into the blue light of a screen every night, either looking at the video monitor to see if the baby was okay, or at multiple other devices as I fed the baby and watched Netflix, read, or Googled phrases like, "Does sleep deprivation cause brain damage?" I read 5 books on how to get my daughter to sleep on my schedule. I was unable to accept her fragmented, unpredictable sleep, and even more unable to accept my own sleep deprivation. My husband was also not sleeping as much, often taking the early morning baby shift. I worried about how no one in our house was sleeping well. When I did sleep, it was often short and shallow, because I had significant anxiety and worried about the baby often, checking on her frequently at night. Eventually, my daughter did start sleeping through the night, but by that point, my brain seemed trained to be awake, alert, and hyper-vigilant in the middle of the night. I am more of a night owl than a morning person, so my natural tendency to work late into the evening to get things done did not match my daughter's happy, bright-eyed 5 a.m. wake-ups that lasted for years. My brain, my natural rhythms, and my sleep and work habits were all working against my getting enough good, solid sleep. Luckily, the insomnia did not last forever, but it didn't have anything to do with luck.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?